Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we are jumping into the Autumn Festival playlist for Series 8 in Forza Horizon 5. We're going to be completing this week's Forzathon challenges, Sport, it's in the name. We're grabbing 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We are very close to 20,000 subscribers. Smash that like button. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. Okay, let's kick off today's video with this week's Forzathon shop. 2018 Porsche Macan RR is your first car for grabs, 700 Forzathon points, not available at the auto show, so some consider it fairly rare. Second car, or truck, up for grabs, the Mercedes-Benz number 24 Tankpool 24 racing truck, 300 Forzathon points, but is available at the auto show for 500,000 credits. Vanity items this week, the German T, brand new to Horizon 5, 75 Forzathon points. The referee whistle car horn, again 75 Forzathon points. One normal wheel spin at 60 Forzathon points, and a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. Now I personally won't be wasting any Forzathon points on the vehicles in this week's Forzathon shop as I own them already. I will be picking up that German T though, as it is rare and exclusive for Series 8. But let me know in the comments what you've picked up from this week's Forzathon shop. Now for this week's Forzathon challenges, Sport, it's in the name. We are jumping in the 2015 Audi S1. Could be picked up from the auto show at 35,000 credits. I do have a tune available for download if you'd like to use it. 470 horsepower and all-wheel drive. Just search for gamertag Skippy4631 or the share code for the tune in the description and in the comments below. As always with the weekly Forzathon video every Thursday, we will be checking out the rewards for this week's Autumn Festival playlist, so make sure you stick around for that. But first we'll jump in and get this week's weekly Forzathon challenges Sport, it's in the name, completed. Kicking things off with chapter 1, Vorsprung, durch, tecknik. Own and enjoy the smallest S-line Audi, the 2015 Audi S1. As always with Own and Drive, hop outside any player house or Festival Horizon outpost, drive 2 seconds down the road, and Vorsprung, durch, tecknik completed. So with chapter 1 completed, it is on to chapter 2, Everyday Extremes. Take advantage of the renowned Quattro all-wheel drive system in your 2015 Audi S1 to earn 10 stars at PR stunts. Now for this chapter, you can use any type of PR stunt: speed traps, speed zones, danger signs, drift zones, or trailblazers. I'm going to be using danger signs, so I'm heading on down to the right hand side of the map, and I'm going to be using Boardwalk with a 300 feet 3-star objective. Here we go then, 9 stars in total from danger signs. Let the Audi rip. You don't need too much of a run up for this danger sign. The water will slow you down slightly. Need about 100 miles an hour going off the ramp. Stick the landing, 336.57 feet, that is 3 stars. Okay, so you join me on my 4th and final run for this PR stunt. In actual fact, we need 10 stars from danger signs, not 9. So again, rip the S1 towards danger sign, plow through the water. Again, need about 100 miles an hour going off the jump. Stick the landing, 334.68, that is another 3 stars. And should be 10 stars that we need for this chapter to be complete. Which it is, Everyday Extremes completed. So with chapter 2 completed, it is on to chapter 3, Turbo Sports. Put the 2-litre turbocharged engine to the test by maintaining a speed of 150 miles an hour, 242 kilometers per hour for 10 seconds in your 2015 Audi S1. Now I think this has to be done using the motorway, the main road that runs through the centre of the map. And I'm actually going to start down here at the roundabout, and I'm just going to rip it all the way along the motorway. Here we go then, 150 miles an hour for 10 seconds. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Just let the S1 rip, get it to 150, and just sit there. Very simple, Turbo Sports completed. So with chapter 3 completed, it is already on to our 4th and final chapter this week, the 4 rings. With Audi's famous rally history, take the 2015 Audi S1 for a muddy outing to win 4 dirt scramble events. So for this chapter, we are going to want to filter our map by the dirt racing events. These are the orange events on the map, and we need a scramble race. So you can't do a sprint race, as these are trial races. Scramble races are circuit races. I'm going to be heading up to the top of the volcano and using Caldera Scramble. Well, I have a cheeky blueprint at just 1 lap in length locked to the Audi S1. It's called Forzathon Chapter 4. Share code for this event 173331937, or search my gamer tag Skippy 4631. Now, as we do need to win all 3 races, you can actually change the driver type difficulty. It doesn't affect the races for the weekly Forzathon challenges, and there's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm going New Racer. Here we go then, race number 1 for this chapter, and the joys of having it on New Racer. We are in the lead before the first corner. All that's left to do now is to get to the finish line. This track is a lot of fun as we come round the final corner, still in first place, but that is across the line. Win-win. And you join me at the end of race number 4 for this chapter. That is across the line, first place, completing chapter 4. Also finishing off this week's Forzathon challenges sport. It's in the name, grabbing 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our autumn Storm Season Festival playlist. So with the weekly Forzathon challenges completed, let's take a look at all the rewards up for grabs in this week's Autumn Festival playlist. For 20 points, we've got the brand new to Forza Horizon 5 and a car I'm super excited about. It's the Porsche 911 GT3 2021. And on the other end of the scale, we got for 40 points, the Mercedes-Benz SSK. For this week's online trial, stock showdown BMW M2. That is the car we're going to be driving completely bone stock for a reward of the BMW i8. This week's Event Lab Challenge will be giving you the Audi RS6 2009. 3 PR stunt challenges, all of them giving out 1 Super Bowl spin each, so 3 Super Bowl spins up for grabs. 3 Seasonal Championships this week. Street contest, you got the BMW M3 GTR up for grabs. German quality, the German engineering hoodie, that's a clothing item. And finally, 0 to Hero, giving out the Porsche Cayenne. Just the 1 challenge this week, and it is a photo challenge, Turbo Takeoff. Photograph the 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo at the Aerodrome La Selva, giving out a classic Running Man emote. And that is this week's festival playlist. If you have any questions about this week's Forzathon challenges or the festival playlist, do hit me up in the comments. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. Smash that like button, stay safe, and have an awesome day.